Hey everybody, so I went to the farmer's market today, and yes, I did get dressed up to go to the farmer's market. I'm feeling pretty good about myself. Got some Amoria Designs earrings in, and a bracelet that Christina had made me. My shirt that Janet had bought for me, the old pearls, and then, Alicia gave me this, and I'm a mismatch of stuff. So I wanted to show you what I picked up for $15. I got some really nice strawberries, and for Faith KP, I'm going to say beautiful and gorgeous a lot. So let me just open this up real quick and show you. I thought these looked the best out of what they had. Uh-oh. Looks like one of them got all mushed. So, if you guys can see that. Nice big red strawberries, which I will be making. I don't mind that some of them are mushed because I'm going to be trying my hand today on making my own sorbet. I will post the recipe for that later here on the channel and on Facebook, so you guys can see how that turned out. Hopefully really well for me, because I am dying for some really fresh, delicious kind of sorbet. So I'm probably going to do lime and strawberry sorbet. Okay. I got 2 nice big bunches of cilantro. I got a bunch of avocado. Matthew loves avocado. I will eat avocado. I like to make, I make the avocado eggs. I make deviled eggs with avocado. Most of them are hard, which means that I can let them cure for like a week, and then they'll be ripe. And then a few of them are soft enough to where like I can make for him today. I actually have, I made carnitas my way, which is essentially, instead of using a pork shoulder, which is what you normally would use, I used pork loin, and I put it in the, one of the stick is everywhere, and then I put it in the crock pot last night. I used orange concentrate that you get in the freezer section too. I used an entire lime. I used lime zest, orange zest. I used a little bit of lemon, cumin, cilantro, garlic, chili powder, and a lot of onions. And then I let that kind of marinate, and then turned it on low and went to bed. When I got up at 11 o'clock, super moist, falling apart, no fat, no gristle, no nothing. It's just really nice. We bought the pork loins at Costco. For $30, you get 4 really big pork loins. So I made an entire bowl with just 2 of them. 2 of them fit in my crock pot. And it's so moist and soft, and I strained all the onions out of it and put the onions back in the meat after I pulled it apart, and I'm telling you, it just flaked apart. It was so awesome. And then I added about 1/4 of the juice back into the meat after I'd mixed it up, and I put it in the refrigerator. So that means that over the next couple days, Matthew will have, that's why I bought the cilantro and stuff. He'll have a lot of burritos, carnitas tacos. I'll just take out, the portion of his meat into a pan, let it crisp up for him, fresh onions, fresh lime, and then cilantro, and he's good to go. So, not that you guys wanted to know that, but that's what I did today. I bought squish. I love me some squish. Always been a big fan of squish. I wanted to see if these little ones were going to be any more delicious than the big ones that I had. So I'm going to probably, because these are so small, I'm going to try roasting those in the oven. And these I'm going to make, the big ones, I'm going to make in the pan. So I'm a big fan of squish. If you don't know how to make squash, like how I make squash, like I said, because I have a hard time getting down any kind of texturous food. That would be my husband playing on the internet. It's really loud. But you guys hear me? It's really loud. I chop it up. I put it in the pan. I use either my avocado oil or grapeseed oil. And there are various reasons why I use those instead of olive oil. There's various reasons why I use those instead of, like, you know, vegetable oil and stuff. So they're all cold pressed that I use. You can kind of Google those, take a look at your stuff. If you have questions, you can always ask me. A little salt, a little pepper, and a tiny bit of garlic, and I'm done. And then all I do is I just get them brown on one side. Don't crowd the pan, because when you crowd the pan, then it's just going to turn into mush instead of getting brown. So I slice them super thin, and then I take batches. So, you know, lots of people will fry them. I don't like that. And when I say just like the tiniest bit of oil, I mean like the tiniest bit of oil just to cover them. And that way I'm eating nutritious food for me, and I feel good about eating it. How much time have I rambled on? Boop, 6 minutes. Okay. So, I got the squish. I got me some gritnins. My mother will tell you that when I was younger, I could not say grapes, so I said gritnins. And that's what I want. So I got me some grapes. I do not think I will freeze them because since I have some, what did I do with my lipstick? Like, I must have been kissing all over Matthew, because my lipstick's like up here and over here and down here and in my eye. I'm like, geez Louise. All right, anyway, I'm squirrely today. So I bought me some grapes. These are all local. Everything was local produce, which is I'm super proud of. I'm super proud to have that. So sorry, somebody messaged me. I'm telling you, I'm just today. So I'm not gonna freeze these, but I will put them in the refrigerator, and I will wash them really good, and then I will consume them. I'm not really sorry. I'm crazy. Cray. All right, I got some bananas. These are bananas that will have to be eaten tomorrow-ish. These are bananas that will be a day or two. I separate them, make sure they're not touching, and then I put them in a green bag. A green bag, I have these bags that you can actually put your fruits and vegetables in. Make sure you wrap them with a paper towel, because any kind of wetness will mess it up. And then the gases and stuff that escape actually get absorbed by the bag, so you end up having your fresh fruit and stuff a little longer if you put it in the bag than if you were to just leave them in, you know, the old grocery bag. But I separate them, and then I put them in that bag, and they last a lot longer than they would. I'm also going to try some nice cream in that sorbet maker. I'm trying to find alternatives to me eating garbage. I'm trying to find alternatives to me wanting trash, because that's what I want. That is all I ever want. I want trash. I want to eat crap, and I don't like that. And so I'm trying to figure out healthier versions of crap so I can eat. Okay, and I think I'm almost done here. I got some apricots, little teeny tiny apricots. Let me show you how cute. Like, they're little bitty, like beautiful little apricots. Apricoto. They're pretty, and they smell good too. I like big butts, and I can't lie. I wouldn't lie about that. I do like big butts, but yeah, I like apricots. No, apricots. So yeah, I like these. I usually like to buy the dried ones, and it's kind of like chewing on an old man's scrotum. I said that. Yeah, maybe not quite, but they're chewy and they're furry. So like, I'm always like dried scroti. Don't judge me. So I got those. You know, normally I try to have quite the filter when I talk to you guys. That came into my head, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to say that. So, and then I got some Vidalia onions. I've told you guys before the difference between the onions. These are a lot sweeter. The white ones are hotter, more you know, in your face onion. This is a little sweeter, milder. And then the red ones are the ones you kind of put in salads and stuff like that. So it's more of like a like pungent. What is this? No. So that's all I got for $15. But for me, if I would have tried to pick that up at like Safeway or another place, it would have cost me double that. Easy. So I hope you guys are enjoying your day. I'm sorry if I grossed you out by talking about Oldmen scrotums. Sorry, not sorry. I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm really excited about where my life is going, and I leave in 2 weeks to go see Miss Trisha Lisha and Christina and my friend Tasha, and I'm hoping some other people out there